Today I wanted to tell you a little bit about a discovery that I made when I first started playing golf that helped me to progress extremely fast. Hey everybody, Milo Lines here, coming at you from the beautiful Superstition Mountain Golf Club. Growing up, I was a fairly high-level ball player, thought I might have a chance, baseball player, and I thought I might have a chance of being a high draft pick. However, as a high schooler, I got hurt. I needed Tommy John surgery. I elected not to do it because about that time, so kind of late in my high school years, I picked up golf. And the discovery I made was that with very few modifications, I could use my baseball swing that was pretty effective to play golf at a very high level. So what were those modifications? If you're new to the channel, please be sure to hit the like and subscribe and the bell icon so you'll get notified of future videos. Well, number one, grip. I needed a strongish grip, and my dad taught me to grip it a little stronger because he said, you don't want to have to try to square the club with your wrists. We just want to grip it in a way that it wants to square itself up. The next thing, hitting a baseball is you're more centered or even back. You're not going to be as much on top of it. So that worked really well with driver. I started off the game driving it extremely far and really good. But I had to figure out how to hit these irons nice and solid. So the change I needed to make there was I had to figure out how to get a little bit more on top of the golf ball versus staying back and trying to lift it into the air. So with those two main adjustments, nice strong grip and getting a little bit more stacked up in transition, I was able to play fairly elite golf in high school, 1 year of high school, and then went on to play collegiate golf, Division I college golf, and was fairly successful there as well. So let's go a little more into detail on what these adjustments needed to be. So we talked, I had a nice strong left hand grip. What I had to figure out is how my right hand related to the club face. Because when I swing a bat, the bat's round, no face to deal with. You hit it knuckles up like this. But if I grip a golf club like a golfer and I hit it knuckles up like that, it's not going to work very good. So I had to figure out how my right hand related to the face. And once I was able to figure that out, I gained control over curve and height. Because if my right hand is more extended back, that's taking loft off the face. If I pronate my right forearm a little bit, that's twisting the face a little more closed so I could pronate and extend. So I discovered that much like pitching, which is another thing I did, my right wrist could control spin. So one of the keys that helped me develop this awareness was actually curving the golf ball. I was lucky enough, I grew up on a farm, and my dad set up a little area in our backyard where I could hit golf balls from the backyard into our roping arena. Our backyard had some trees in it, and so I didn't always make the shots straight. I would go behind the trees and on purpose curve it around them, so I gained control over the curve of my golf ball. So I'm going to demonstrate a little ball that curves right to left. So that one definitely would have gone around a tree, and this one will go a little left to right. Yeah, it's not curving much, but it's going left to right. And then you can go up and down the ladder. So I could go over the trees or under the branches. And so if I wanted to hit it really high, I just discovered that I could let this out and make that golf ball go extremely high, or I could keep it from letting out and make that golf ball go extremely low. And so by gaining control of the trajectories and curves, it made the game really easy. So being able to gain control of that golf ball all started with the good grip and then understanding how to manipulate what my right wrist and forearm were doing. So the next big discovery I had was how I could shift pressure and get myself stacked up. In baseball, when I swing, I would make a stride, but I would purposely feel like when I stride, I don't let my mass move forward with me because I want to swing more on the plane of the pitch. But I discovered that a golf swing was pretty similar plane-wise to swinging at a low inside pitch. So it's something similar to that. So a low inside pitch in baseball, my plane would look like that. The only real difference is how I shift my pressure. Because when we hit a baseball, we're swinging kind of up the pitch's plane, but when I'm hitting this golf ball, it's sitting on the ground, so I can't really hit up on it. So I've got to actually catch it in the downward part of my circle. So in order to get the bottom of my circle forward enough, what I had to feel was a little less movement to the right. And then as I transition, I want to feel like my chest is on top of my hips, not behind them. And that allowed me to be able to put the bottom of the arc forward enough. And then solid contact happened automatically. So those two discoveries helped me hit the ground running and helped me become a pretty successful player. And they've been the foundation of my philosophy that I've laid out both here on YouTube and on my online academy. So if you'd like to learn more about how to transfer your baseball swing into a golf swing, my assistant Henry and I actually created a video on exactly that. And we'll put the link in the description. Thanks for watching. Please be sure to hit the like and subscribe, the bell icon, and we will see you soon.